I want to quickly just touch on rest times for strength because I think a lot of girls are just used to the whiteboard circuit workouts or just do this quick workout, no rest time in between, like kind of like the Orange Theory style.
Mhm.
And they don't understand why you need at least like a 2 minute rest at minimum in between those bigger lifts where you're going heavier. So, can you just like break it down for everyone why you need that longer rest time for strength and heavier lifts?
Yes, absolutely. So, like you said, like 2 minutes, I go anywhere between a minute and a half to 3 minutes for strength. And so, essentially, when you're lifting heavy, it is a huge hit on your central nervous system. And it's also a hit on like your muscles, right? So, let's say easy, you do 5 reps of an 100-pound squat, right? That's decent weight. You can't just rest for 10 seconds and then go right back into it because if that's such a heavy weight, your body's just not going to be capable of that, right? So you need to give your muscles and your central nervous system that time to fully recover. Now, I say this, if you're able to go back after 10 seconds and do another 5 reps, rest for 10 seconds, go back, do another 5 reps, that weight is way too light and you will not get strength adaptations from it. Because the thing that matters the most for strength and muscle building is the weight that's loaded on the bar or the weight that you're using, right? So if your muscle is capable of doing 200 pounds, let's say, 200 pounds should be on the bar, not 100 pounds that you're doing every 10 seconds. And I think that also, if we kind of want to keep relating this back to these like Instagram workouts, you see these girls like dripping in sweat. They're always doing these circuits and they're cute little aesthetic body weight circuits, like 20 squats and then 20 walking lunges and stuff. I'm not saying to never do these body weight circuits. I do them, but when I'm on vacation at the beach and I don't have any equipment, right? They're fun.
Yeah.
It's just something to keep your body moving. But no, you need to be lifting heavy and then resting. And honestly, that rest time for me as a trainer is one of my like favorite times. And I think this is something cool we could tell like these parents, right? So I'm 25 years old. So I started my business when I was 20. So I'm kind of like, I feel like a little older sister to these girls, whether it's, being a little mentor for them and kind of demonstrating how we should be carrying ourselves as girls in the gym and online. But also, like during that rest time is the time I have to talk with my girls, get to know about them, educate them as to like why we're doing this stuff with training. Because if I didn't have those 2 minutes, I wouldn't have had time to talk with that one girl who, told me that she's liking, repeating her workouts and stuff. So I think that's a very long answer as to like, yes, you need to be resting, and 5 exercises in an hour with lower reps is 10 times more beneficial than 20 exercises in an hour circuit style with like minimal reps.